Hi, everyone. Just want to leave a quick message. We feel that it's extremely important that people who are involved with contact in the disclosure movement understand that they are just as much responsible for disclosure as is any elected official or public figure. Really, it's each of our responsibilities. And if you follow contact, you know, we consider we consider educating the public or informing the public a ambassadorial responsibility. So, in addition to the contact work that we each conduct, we also think that there should be a proactive approach that extends beyond our efforts online, because although our efforts online are helpful and perhaps essential, right? Because a lot of these people that we're reaching out to in the public, they need a place to be referred to, such as online sources, whether it be the Disclosure Project or one of the many channels or accounts that provide what we consider factual, truthful information, truthful disclosure. Now, one thing that we feel is important to remember is, there are algorithms online that prevent, the general public from seeing information that is, truthful in these subjects. So a lot of the efforts that we conduct are liked, shared, commented, reposted by people who are already aware of and or readily agree with what we're each sharing. So essentially, we're just liking each other's stuff, and we're really not reaching the general public, at least not in a effective way. And an example that I like to give is, if you don't ever like, the makeup tutorials, then you're unlikely to see those type of posts or that kind of content in your feed. The same is true for disclosure and contact. I mean, if you don't show an interest, then you're not going to see that in your feed. Then in this case, the general public obviously is either one, completely and totally uninformed on what's really going on, or two, they are, aware of this false disclosure narrative that's taking place. So, when we're reaching out to the public, we're providing them with pamphlets and brochures and business cards that have, either links or QR codes to the DPIA or to, drstevengreer.com, relevant information to, the physics of consciousness, things like that. And, a lot of people are obviously familiar with one subject or another. Most people believe that we're being lied to and that there's more taking place. I mean, a lot of people are kind of becoming aware of, there's more to consciousness. And so really, we believe it's our job to help bring those pieces together. And, that's what our focus is. And that's what we're proposing is kind of trying to either have a dialogue with any oncomers, or, to provide them with links and sources. So, and a common misconception people have is that you have to set up a table and be in a high traffic area. Although that is a great way to do it, and we found that to be an effective way to reach the public. There are other ways that we found that are just as effective, and in some cases are more effective in certain areas. And it obviously depends on where you are, the culture, etc. For example, some people aren't comfortable with setting up a table and, going that route, but they are comfortable with having, maybe business cards and passing them out to, just random people or what have you. Now, these are all different forms of what we consider to be proactive outreach. So there's a lot more to, you know, this outreach, and we're hoping that you'll tune in and perhaps become involved. And if you have any ideas, feel free to reach out to us. And you know, any ideas you may have may be helpful for someone somewhere else. Maybe something that they can implement into their ongoing efforts. So I look forward to our upcoming podcast. We're looking to have uh, C5 ambassadors from the many C5 groups around the world join for an episode, and discuss their experiences, what they've done to help raise awareness. There's a number of topics that we're going to be covering, but I feel that there should be a platform for ambassadors to specifically talk about their story, and I think it'll be great for the C5 community. So thanks for tuning in, and look forward to talking to you soon.